Matty, good to see you. We got to start with Wednesday night's victory over Brentford. How good did that feel?
Yeah, it was good. It was good to get a win after a bad run of games, results I should say. I think we'd played well in some games and not got the result we'd wanted. So last night was all about getting a result and a decent performance as well. So yeah, we're really happy.
And you must have enjoyed getting on the score sheet. How was that one?
Yeah, it's been a while to be fair. Yeah, I'd say over a year now since I last got on the score sheet. So I want to try and do it as many times as I can and be involved, higher up the pitch as much as I can, because that's where I enjoy being, as well as obviously defending. And yeah, a kiss to seal it off.
You've touched on it a bit, but how important was it to kind of stay positive during that run of results and then picking up the 3 points last night?
Yeah, obviously it's never nice when you lose games and you go on a little sticky run. But it just shows the character and mentality we have in the group. Just stick together every day. We do the same things. The manager's brilliant with that in terms of being consistent and being on the same level every day. So yeah, it was all about that really, just to stay the same, do the same things in this day in the football. The consistency and the level of the teams is difficult to dominate games all the time, you know, especially when they come so fast. You have to be fresh, you have to be alert, and yeah, sometimes difficult. So yeah, little runs like that pick you up and stuff like that, and obviously we're really delighted to get the result last night.
The European clean sheets have been a talking point. How do you kind of transfer that as a defender to the Premier League? Is there a difference?
Yeah, I think there is a difference when you go from European football to the Premier League, definitely. I think obviously in the Champions League and in other European competitions, you're playing against the best teams there is really, so the level's really high. Although in the Premier League you come up against every team and it's always difficult. So, but yeah, it's definitely different, and obviously they come quick and fast. You know, in the week we're literally playing every 3 days now. So sometimes you have to just be ready. You have to be fresh and ready to go.
Speaking of playing every 3 days, you've started our last 3 matches. How's it feeling to get a good run in the team?
Yeah, good to be fair. Yeah, I feel good. I feel great. It's obviously annoying to pick up little injuries and stuff, but now I'm feeling a lot better in my body, a lot more strong, I should say. Although I always have, it's just sometimes it's unlucky to get a little injury when you don't expect it really. So for me now, it's just about being consistent and trying to stay fit and being available for as many games as I can, because the most important thing in football is obviously being available to play on the pitch and being consistent with it. So. Yeah, at the minute I feel good, to be fair. I feel really good, so hopefully long may it continue.
And one of those games was obviously the Champions League against Juventus. It was your debut. How was that on a personal level?
Yeah, it was. I was glad it finally came, to be fair. It's been a while. Yeah, no, it was obviously a great... It was always good to play in games like that and at the highest level, you know. Playing against teams like Juventus is... Since I was a young boy, to play in the Champions League is a dream come true, really. So I'm delighted to have done that, and now I just want to keep kicking on and try and play as many as I can.
Kicking it forward then, Southampton on Saturday, back at Villa Park. Chance to record successive home victories in the space of a week. How's that going to feel?
Yeah, it's important that we try to do that. Probably should have stayed over at Villa Park. The game's so close. But yeah, no, it's important at home. We make it a difficult place to come. I think last year we went on such a good run at home, 15 games unbeaten, yeah, and it was a very difficult place for teams to come, and we need to try and get back to that. I think that's the next challenge, to obviously focus on every game as it comes, but to be very consistent and hard to beat at home. Starting off with clean sheets, I think Emmy Martinez will thank me for saying that, but that's how you win games, by being strong at home and consistent and keeping as many clean sheets, and then letting the boys up front get the goals, and I'll hopefully chip in along the way.